I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran is mentioned, if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
Hello everyone, and peace of the Lord to all of you. Please invite your friends, and today we are going to have some halal fun again. Before we start with our topic, we are going to answer some Abdul immediately. You will notice that the Muslims, because the Mohammedan, the black stone kissers, the God worshippers, they come to us always with silly questions and they repeat the same thing, which is even against what their stupid Qur'an says. As an example, this is an idiot, his name, it's me. And for sure it is you. I mean, who is going to be, CP worship 3 gods. So you just said that your stupid prophet and your stupid Qur'an is a liar. Because the Qur'an says the Christian, they worship 1 God. And the Qur'an confirmed the Trinity as 1 God. So you are a stupid fabricator, liar, like your prophet. If we go right now to the Qur'an, we will see the following. And then every son of Mut'ah, shut up when you talk to me, you listen, and we will school you. Is this your stupid Quran, or I'm making things up? Is it? Your stupid Quran say that the Christian believe that the Messiah is Allah. So if we believe in the Trinity as a 3 God, as you said, so why your stupid Quran says no? The Christian believe in 1 God, and that 1 God is the Messiah. And they think he is Allah. And by the way, your stupid God is wrong. Because even if Muhammad, he meant that we say that he is the Father, we Christian, we don't believe that the Messiah is the Father. So when you have a prophet, he is a son of Mut'ah who was born 4 years after his father's death, and nobody knows who is his father, and you try to come with something, at least come with something fit with your Quran. And even the verse which says, don't say Trinity, even that verse says that the Trinity mean 1 God. So why Muslims they lie? Well, they are Muslims, Muhammad, and what you can expect. Now we go to the second Abdul. And by the way, I will open my Skype if there is any Abdul would like to join us. Open challenge, don't be a coward, be a man. I mean, why you make a comment says, Christian Prince run away from my question. Christian Prince is not answering me. Christian, okay, just call me. And then everybody will say live, your question, your answers, my questions, my answers, and let us see how good you are. But you are a potato, you are no match, and that's why you fear it. We have Abdullah here. He is saying, this is the guy who keeps saying, he keep calling me. Guys, this is a son of Mut'ah. He keeps saying, I call you. He posts comment, I call you, you never answer. You see, today is the first day ever you text me, you coward. And the first day ever, you exposed yourself. Do you see how stupid you are? So in the chat, he keep in the comment section, he keeps saying, Christian Prince, I keep calling you, you never answer. I keep calling you, you never answer. Let me show people in the screen how you just get yourself busted. When the first time he ever called me? Today, 2:29 a.m. Before that, never. And you stupid coward, are you calling me in a time where I'm not going to be online anyway? I mean, how in the world come to your mind that a person who live in USA is going to answer your call at 2:41 a.m.? Obviously, you don't want to call, and let us do it. I'm going to call you right now. He's online. Otherwise, the Skype will not ring. Let us see what he will do. He will not answer. Let me lower the sound of the bell so it doesn't bother you. He will never answer. Is unavailable. In fact, it says it declined. Look at the son of Muta. If you go in the comment section, he keeps saying, he's running away from me. I keep calling him. Do you see, guys? It says declined. Do you see? It says declined. Do you see how coward they are? Not only it's like, you know, maybe he did not answer, maybe he is not next to his phone. It declined, which means he clicked to deny. And the coward, he posts, this is why I'm going to block you. You are just a kid. I have no time for stupidity. Get lost, son of Muta. I'm going to convert to Islam one day and get all your wives to be in my bed. If there is any Muslim, he have the courage and he have the knowledge, please feel free. Now, we go to the second Abdul. Another Abdul, he is a smart Abdul. And this guy is the same. We ask him, why you don't call me? He repeat the same thing. Look what he did. This is Zechariah, and we told him to change his name because Zechariah belonged to Yahweh, which is proving that the God of Islam is a liar. Why? Because if Yahya and Yahweh, both they belong to Yahweh, Yahya and Zechariah, both of them, they belong to Yahweh, and then the God of Islam never mentioned such a name. So why Zechariah, his name is Zechariah, and why Yahya, his name is Yahya? So look what he said. I asked CP 4 questions. This will remind me of the video of the Muslim Abdul, if you remember, when the Jews, they came to Muhammad and they asked him 4 questions. And he did not answer anything. Why in the Bible, in Genesis 3:14, says the women will have pain and will give birth because of Eve? Well, you see, look like your mother, when she gave birth to you, she did shit you out and she have no pain at all because you are like a diarrhea. Isn't it every single woman in the world, when she gave birth, she have a pain? So are you saying to me that this was not the plan of Allah, it was an accident? So here you see the stupidity of the Mohammedan. When they make a comment, their comment is the same as a diarrhea. If we ask him, did your mother, when she gave birth to you, did she shit you out as shit as diarrhea? It was so easy because you were a liquid, or she have a pain? He will say, no, I wasn't shitty, okay, I was she have pain. Okay, so why Allah, he made her have pain? So when you ask a question, you stupid son of Muta, you are denying that Allah, your God, he is the one who designed everything in a certain way. So now we ask you the same question. Why your mother, she have a pain when she gave birth to you? I will tell you why. Because you are a pain in the ass. As simple as that. If you go in the chapter, which is quoting, and by the way, he asked me too, when I said that Adam, he have punishment too, this is a penalty for both, it's not for one. He said, where it says that, where, you know, you stupid, you donkey. If you read the same chapter, you will see that God, he spoke to Adam and he spoke to Eve. So how come you are quoting for us? Verse number 14. By the way, this is not 14, you idiot. You don't even need to have. I think he's quoting from a website, maybe, mostly. Because what 14? This is about the snake, not about the verse number 14. The idiot. This is about the snake. Potato. And about the snake, we showed you that your own Islamic books, it says that the snake used to have feet and legs like a camel, and then Allah, he cursed her because she allowed shaitan to go inside her mouth and go inside the heaven. So according to your stupid religion, snake, she smuggled shaitan inside the border. And this is stupidity of Muhammad trying to explain how in the world that Allah, he kicked out shaitan before everything happened. Allah, he kicked shaitan out of heaven. He says to him, get out of it. Let's go to the verse. And this is when shaitan, he refused to bow down to Adam. And this is telling us that Islam is a pagan cult. Because why in the world you order angels and shaitan? And by the way, he did not order shaitan, he ordered the angels. And in case you do not know, shaitan is not an angel in Islam. You know, he's not a fallen angel like in Christianity. This is why some Christian, they think if Muhammad, he used same words, we have the same terms and the same conditions. No, this is a false cult religion. It's totally pure pagan. And Muhammad, he used certain names just to fool you. So Allah, he said to shaitan, get out of it. Get out of it. What shaitan he did? This is will be horrible. Let us see here. Muhammad is the same as a person. He is writing a story. The story is not made by him, have nothing to do with him. He is copying somebody else. And because he is, an idiot, he come with his own words. So look what the Qur'an says here to Muhammad, aka shaitan. I mean, here it's funny that Muhammad is speaking against shaitan when he is a shaitan himself. And Allah said to Iblis, get out from this. Between two bracket paradise. Do you see it? The Muslims, in order to fix it, they say, no, he is not asking him to get out of paradise. He was renting a room in Airbnb. So after Allah, he punished shaitan and he told him, get out. Then he said to Adam, you and your wife, you live in heaven. You, yo-yo. Muhammad the yo-yo. His story is like a yo-yo, you know? You and your wife, you stay in heaven. Hey, Muslims, where Adam was when Allah created him then? I mean, he's just saying to him, now you enter heaven, now. So where he was? Any Muslim can help us? Any Abdul tell us? Remember, this heaven is in the sky. In Christianity, the garden of Adam and Eve, it was on earth. Already they are on earth. So here you see another side of the stupid story. How you created them in heaven. And you are now asking them to enter heaven. I mean, who is the donkey here? The answer is Allah. So Allah now, he decided to say to Adam and his wife, go into paradise. But before he says to Adam and wife, get into paradise, he says to Allah, to shaitan, get out of it, and you are disgraced and expelled. Okay? And here you see another stupid statement in the verse. He says, whoever of them, mankind, will follow you. What mankind? There's only one guy, his name is Adam. And actually, at that moment, I mean, this is the first man, and even Eve does not exist. And then, oh Adam, dwell you and your wife in paradise and eat from, etc. And then suddenly we see the shaitan get in, and then we go and see the Muslim interpretation. And we find that in the Muslim interpretation, which we showed yesterday, it says that shaitan, he come to a snake and he convinced the snake to let him get inside her. And so he can get inside the heaven. Looked like the snake was allowed to go and get out and in. Only Adam, he was, you know, restrained in the heaven. So the snake, which is in heaven, in the sky, imagine, I mean, the snake in the sky, what the snake is doing there in the house of Allah. All this garbage religion is messed up. You see, if this heaven was in earth, I will say, okay, there is a snake. But this heaven is in heaven. So shaitan, he whisper into them, you know, he like, you know. And what is that? What he said to them? I will make you live forever. I will make you powerful. I will make you just eat from the tree. Okay. And then this guy is saying, why Eve, she have to give birth with pain, right? This is the question here, you know, and we are repeating now. When we showed him what Ibn Abbas said, and what his own Islamic tafsir said, the guy, he said to me from yesterday, if you remember, I challenge you to show me that this is an authentic hadith. Correct? Well, I challenge you to find me one authentic hadith in Islam. In fact, all of Islam is not authentic, and this is what we are doing here. So when a Muslim, he challenged a Christian to prove that the story about Adam and Eve in his books, in his official Islamic website, this is the official Islamic website of Saudi Arabia government. And when you say to me, I challenge you to prove it, to prove what? To prove that this hadith is authentic. That is a clear sign that Islam cannot be trustworthy, and the Muslim, they admitted that Islam is full of lies, because they are just saying we are a bunch of liars, and this is Ibn Abbas, the cousin of Muhammad, who Muhammad, he hired him to explain the Quran. This is not a Jewish guy, this is not a Hindu, this is not a Christian prince, this is Ibn Abbas. And we translated the same verses yesterday, or the same statement. And where Ibn Abbas, he get his knowledge from? From the Prophet of Allah, which is the prophet of the devil. If we click translate, let us change the language. We go to English. And now what the answer will be from those Muslims? I challenge you to prove that it is true, authentic. My friend, I am here to prove that nothing is authentic in Islam. Thank you very much for confirming that. Sa'id ibn Jubair said, from the authority, do you see the word authority? So if this guy, he has no authority, so why you Muslims, Mohammedan, Blackstone, Kisarnan, I'm speaking Indonesian now, Kisarnan, you are saying the authority of Ibn Abbas, if he have no authority. So the guy, he got authority when he have no authority. When Adam ate from the tree and it was forbidden, Allah Almighty, he said to him, why? What made you do that? He said, oh Lord, it's Eve. You know, Eve, she have nice boobs. You know, she start moving her boobs and she convinced me. She put the apple between her two boobs, and then I was confused. Which one is the apple? I wanted to bite it. And oops, like it was the apple. I thought it's a boobs, you know. So look what Allah said here to Adam. So, sorry, to Eve. Because you did this, you know, you are going to, you know, get a pregnant with pain. The translation is not really correct. And you will give it the birth to your baby with pain against your will. And you will be having menstruation twice a month. And this is again showing the stupidity of the one who made this religion. Since when women, they have twice menstruation? So here you see that this was a penalty from the stupid God, the stupid Allah. Then the Abdul, he says to us, why your God? He said, that's not right. Women, what's wrong with the rest of the women? It's only one woman. She is the one who did that. Well, we ask you the same question. It was only one man who did what he did. So why he's out of heaven and we are out of heaven? What's wrong? And here we need to remember, many Christians do not understand that the reasoning is different for the story. You see, when Adam commits sin, according to Christianity and Judaism, he did something against God's will. In Islam, Adam, he have no choice, because the Mohammedans, they believe in destiny, and Adam was forced to commit sin. And we showed you this hadith 1,000 times before. But we can show it again and again. Doesn't make any difference. And here we understand that in Christianity, Adam is the one who commits sin. In Islam, the one who commits the sin is Allah. And then you ask yourself, how stupid this religion is. If the one who commits the sin is Allah, so why Adam is being punished for sin he did not do? This is a debate, and this is very authentic. So if this guy, he said this is not authentic, it's in front of you. It says that Adam and Musa, they have an argument and, a debate. Adam, he says to Musa, Musa says to Adam, because of you, we turned us out in a miserable way out of paradise. So Musa's obviously, he is adopting the belief of the Christian, and this is a clear proof that when the Muslims, they say that Musa was a Muslim, it's a big fat lie. Because how this guy, he spent his life as a prophet, yet he do not know a simple basic belief in the cult of Muhammad, the black stone kisser, which is the vagina of Allah. How this guy, his name is Moshe. So they stole the name, they stole Adam name, they stole Moshe name, they stole Mary name, they stole Aaron name, they stole Abraham names, and they added to their pagan cult, and they mix it all together, and now we have incomplete creature. He was born very early and he is dead. So here it says that Adam says to Moses, how you can blame me for the sin which I did, which I have to do, I must commit, which is written 40 years before my creation. How you can blame me for that? Are you stupid or what? And you will see that the silly Muhammad, the half-a-brain Muhammad, admitting and agreeing that, yes, well, you know what? Adam, he got the point. It was destiny. It's not his fault. And then you ask yourself all the story then about Adam when was kicked out from heaven. What for? What this drama is about, if we go to the Qur'an, and here we show this Abdul. It says here that Allah, he cursed. He cursed who? He cursed Adam and Eve, and he kicked them out of heaven. Why? Because they commit sin. But the funny is that before, that, Allah, he forgave them, but yet he kicked them out. This is how stupid this religion is. And then he says, get down, one of you an enemy to each other. Which one? Shaitan, which is the snake. So you stupid, you donkey, you trying to copy a story from the Bible. You deny the snake, but the snake is there. How Shaitan enter into heaven? According to your religion, he entered into a snake. What he said to the snake, which Shaitan now, get down, both of you, you will be enemy to each other. Forever. Forever. Both of you. So this was a curse. And he asked, why the snake? I mean, what the snake did. You are stupid again. You do not know your religion. This is the problem with those people. Now, after Allah, he kicked Adam and Eve from heaven. The Muslim, he's asking question here, and his question based in, well, what is the fault of the rest of the women? Right? to have pain when they give birth? Well, if you are saying why, and this is not right, then you should give a screwdriver to your God Allah, because your mother, she have pain when she give birth. So if you are saying to me that this was a blessing from your God to your mother, that's mean you are a fool. That's mean literally you are a fool, because nobody enjoy pain. And not only pain, women, they can even die in such a like delivery, not just pain. So here you see the hypocrisy of this religion. They are talking as if they are women, they don't have pain when they give delivery. And we just showed him that her birth will be in pain, her menstruation will be in pain, and her even having a baby, like from a man, sleeping with the man is going to be painful. And this is speaking of when the man, he have first time intercourse with the women. This is your God, you stupid. And this is why you don't dare to call me. Then when you speak about man and you say, well, God did not punish man, you know, you are a liar like your prophet again. The same chapter you are quoting for us, how come Muslims always, they see a verse in a chapter, they don't see the verse before it or the verse after it? It's a miracle. This is the skip cult. They skip anything is an embarrassment to their questions. I cannot believe how stupid this cult is. So he went, and he is quoting the wrong number again. He went and he says, okay, why God he did to the women? And he claimed that nowhere God, he punished Adam. Did you read the verse after it? Hey Muslim, do we have one Muslim have a dignity? How come you can see a verse but you cannot see the verse? What exactly your religion is? You see, the Lord, he said, from their fruits you shall know them. If Islam is a religion of ethic and truth, then Muslims will be truthful. This is the same chapter, you coward. You denied that Adam was punished. It's in front of you. Just jump, you know, one verse. Just one verse, you stupid. And God, he said into Adam, because though you did, you know, like you broke my command, because you did what you did, you are going to be cursed. The earth you walk in it is cursed. And you will live in sorrow. And your life will be a life of pain. It's in front of you. He said, nowhere it says that he punished him. He punished them both. And here we ask you, what do you want God to do to Adam? Make him give birth from his anus so he will have pain too? You can request that. By the way, there's a hadith about a guy, he entered the miswak in his anus to make fun of the miswak. What Allah he did to him? Anyone remember? Let me try to find the hadith. In English, maybe we can find it. So this guy, he inserted the miswak. He's a Muslim, but he don't like the miswak stuff, so he made fun of it. So Allah, he made him a bretnet, a brother, And after 9 months, he delivered a rat. Was that a blessing from your God, Allah? Or it was a curse, supposedly? So which one is more sin for Allah? Adam and Eve breaking his command, or somebody putting a miswak in his anus? And then Allah, he have him pain, and he deliver it from his anus, and then the guy, he die. Let us see. I'm just trying to find like a legitimate website, because I mean, we show them their official website and they say we don't believe in that. It doesn't say that, CP. This is Ibn Kathir. I could not open the website. It says connection. Let us see. All right. Let us see different website. This one will do. Let us see this one. All right. islamweb.net. Oh, Christian Prince, this website is a bad website. It's run by the Jews. Actually, the one who owns it is the Prime Minister of India. His name is Modi. And this Modi, he changed his mood like Mohammed and the Mohammedan. When they want the website is good. When they want the website is bad. And this is the book of Ibn Kathir. And this is the book of Al-Bidayah wa Nihaya. And this is the chapter 7, volume number 17. And this is page number 469. But CP, it doesn't say that, CP. Let us see. True story, brother. True story. True story. So the guy, he put the miswak in his anus and then he took it off. And then he stayed for after that 9 months. Page number 471. And then he gave birth to children's have 4 legs and they look like a rat. And the head have a head of a fish. And his anus is the anus of a rabbit. Are you with me, Abdul? Now we will use Prophet Google Translation. But let us first give you the link, because they will say it doesn't say that, CP. You know them. You know the thing. It doesn't say that, CP. Come on, just face it. It doesn't say that. True story, you know. This is the link. This is the book of Ibn Kathir. And now we have to open it in Google browser. And we have to use Google Translation. So for inserting a miswak in your anus, sorry, all of this drama happened. What will happen if this guy, he ate from the tree of Allah? And you know, guess what? I mean, not only he did, we open it here. This is the website in Google Translation. And I'm going to use, for you, I post a link for you. Look for where it says number 22. You see number 22 in the page. And then you count one line. And then here, you know, where it says next to page number 471. All right? I'll read the rest. Let us use Google Translation. Because maybe Christian Prince is lying, brother. He is lying. It doesn't say that, CP, you know? All right. So here it says, he took the miswak and he put it in his buttocks. The translation is not coming correct. And then after 9 months, later, he gave birth to a son. The translation again is not correct, he have description of a rat. He looked like a rat with 4 legs and his head like the head of a fish. And his back was like the back. This is fast translation. It was his anus. His anus is the same anus as a rabbit. And then this man, he did live for 2 days after that, and he died in the 3rd. This is your books. And now what he will say? It doesn't say that, CP. I challenge you to prove that this is authentic story. Our friend, nothing is authentic in Islam. We are here to laugh at your prophet. You remember that. So when you say it's not authentic, you are just giving us a bigger laugh because you confirm what we are doing. It's true. Nothing in Islam is authentic. This is a big fat lie, the same as the fat lie in the ass of Muhammad. I mean, the guy, he insert a miswak in his anus, and then he got a bret in it. Since, do you see, do you think that the anus, I mean, do you think the miswak have a sperm, brother? You know what looked like the miswak is a penis. Is that a miracle, brother? Huh? So the guy, he insert a piece of wood in his anus, and then the miswak, he have ejaculation. He could not resist the temptation. And then the guy, he have womb. I mean, the guy is a man, and the location is his anus, not his vagina. That your God, he made him have a baby, and the baby looked like a rat. And what is killing me, why his head like a fish? And why his anus like a rabbit? Is that a specific thing about rabbit anus? Let me search for rabbit anus. Hold on, guys, give me a second. I want to see what is like. It must be something special in the rabbit anus. But now how we can find a rabbit showing his anus? I mean, it's not, there's no porn website for rabbits. Otherwise, we will go there for the sake of education. Rabbit. I will search for a rabbit, and now we had to get lucky and see a rabbit showing his ass. How in the world I will find such a rabbit now? I'm looking, I mean, there's tons of pictures, but I don't see anyone showing his ass. All the pictures is kind of for his head, for his face. Hey, come on, not even one of you rabbits? Shame on you. They must be very conservative, those rabbits. I'm telling you, I cannot find one rabbit showing his ass. I mean, I don't know, but I don't know what to do. I give up. You know, I'm looking at all the rabbits here, you know, not even one of them is showing his, how we can solve this problem now? Rabbit anus, what that mean? Why Allah, he chose rabbit anus for his anus? You see, Allah, he replaced the body part of a human being, and suddenly now his head is a head of a fish. Let us see, we can find the head of the fish. Hold on, I mean, this is easier. So Allah, he made him have a child. I mean, what is the fault of the child? Aren't you the one who speak about, like, okay, the father, he did something wrong. Why the child, he have a head of a fish? Don't you think this is a fishy story? Very fishy. Brothers and sisters, this is the head of the baby the guy he gave. He looked like a rat. How he looked like a rat and he have a head of a fish? No comment. No comment. Okay, let us continue with the madness of the Abdul, who they are going in denial. I hope you guys, you did save the reference. We gave you about the anus story, which is a true story, by the way. And may Allah protect the anus of every Muslim. Please don't make fun of the Quran or the miswak, otherwise your anus at risk. Don't forget to put insurance in your anus. And by the way, commercial break, if you would like to have insurance over your anus and you are a Muslim, please call anus.com insurance. we will cover all your anus expenses in case you need to do plastic surgery. For Allah, He changed the look of your anus to make it like a rabbit. We can send you to Thailand, and they are the best in changing your anus to anything you want. You can make it even a grocery store. You can make it even a tree. In fact, we can make it look like a cake. It is a piece of cake. Sign with our insurance and you will get the best deal. Call now, One Allah Anus. Now, here it says, the guy respond by showing Baghawi, and I ask him a simple question. What the evidence of he have authentic? The joker respond by saying, this is a Muslim book, so it is authentic. No, I did not say that. I said, this is a Muslim book, so you are the one who should prove it is authentic, you stupid. Because why you put it in your book and this is your biggest scholar if it is not authentic? I mean, the video is still there. I did laugh at you and I said, look at this guy. He is asking a Christian to prove that what is written in his book is authentic. This is hilarious. I mean, we show them what is in their books, and those are the highest scholars. Al-Baghawi is a top notch, not like those potatoes in YouTube. What he do? He says, it's your book. Yeah, it's your book. And this is your official government website. And this is exist in many tafsir. So how that is my problem? If it is not authentic, mean we need to question how legitimate Islam is. Because if you Muslim believe that you lie about your prophet and you explain the Quran by lying about your prophet, that means you are a bunch of liars and nobody can trust Muslims, neither Islam. This is your sheikh from Saudi Arabia. Now he will say to me, this guy is a stupid. He does not know what he's talking about. So he is in the Qatari official TV. Do you see the sign? Guys, do you see the sign in the corner? This is the official TV of Qatar. You can go check it out. Government. Do you see it? And the name of the program, Ar-Rasikhuna fil Ilm. Those who are very established with knowledge. Those are the scholars. So this program for scholars. So they are asking him about Adam and Eve and what happened. And I will translate. So they say that Allah, He punished the snake by taking off her legs. As we showed you in the interpretation, it says that the snake, she used to have legs of a camel, and then Allah, He punished her by taking off her legs, so she go down in her belly, and because she allowed the shaitan to go inside her. Continue. And Eve, Hawa, from the appearance, according to the Sunnah, she is the one who advised Adam, our father Adam, to eat. So Allah, He punished her by making her having period. And now He will say, it doesn't say that, CP. So all your scholars say what is written in the website except you, because you are a potato in YouTube and you can say whatever you want. Now we go to different thing. He said Jeremiah 20 was a guy who thought that he was powerful, and God showed him that he is nothing. Anyone who read Jeremiah would die laughing at him. And he says he ran away. No, but let's stop here. And then he skipped Ezekiel 14. You stupid! You gave me Jeremiah. Read Ezekiel. If we go right now to Jeremiah, everybody will laugh at you. Jeremiah was complaining that he could not do it alone. He thought if he screamed, he thought if he warned them, he thought if he can, speak loud against their action, they will listen. And if you go actually to Jeremiah and you read all the way to the end, he is even wondering why even he exists. He believed that the day he came to existence, it was a very bad day. Because he is suffering from failure. His people, they start worshiping idols. And he could not, prevent them from doing that. So if we go to Jeremiah right now, and we'll do it in the front of everybody, and then he will come and he will pose the same thing. The Muslims, and by the way, the same question, they will ask it a million times in the coming million year, and they will never stop, even you answer them. Doesn't matter how many times. Because they're Mohammedan, what do you expect? The one who Allah, he made the anus as a rabbit anus. What do you expect from such a religion? And they speak about logic. So if we go to Jeremiah, chapter 20, the first question you ask yourself, when the Mohammedan, he did read Jeremiah, verse number 7, how come he did not see all the chapter? Did he see it really, or he is on purpose he will not see? Jeremiah is struggling that his people are not listening. The king of the Babylon is coming and advancing, and people are not listening. He keep warning, they don't listen. And then he is saying, I thought I can do it alone. Lord has deceived me, and I was deceived. I thought I am stronger. But you are stronger than I. So this is what all the verses saying. I thought I'm strong, but you are stronger than I. So what the verse saying, I am doing my work as a man. And now I realized that my work as a man will not be good enough if my work as a man not the strength of God. And this can be found in the book of Psalm 127, where the builders, they are building but for nothing. You build a palace, you build a castle, you build a wall to protect your city, but that will not help you because you are not building by the command of God. You are not successful by God's success. So if we go to the book of Psalm, let me open it. Give me a second. Except the Lord build the house, the labor is in vain. They build it, except the Lord keep the city, the watchman, the one who is guard, the watchman, the guard, the soldiers, their watch is in vain if you don't have God protection. In vain for you to rise up early. So all that, it's a very short chapter here. All what it says, that anything, if those people are not working by God's will, then nothing will be succeed. It's not like you warn them or not warn them. They don't listen to God. They don't want God. And because they don't want God, even Jeremiah, he is wishing that he never exists. If you go down, you will see that he is praising the Lord, and he is saying, cursed be the man who brought tidings to my father, saying, I am a man, a child born into thee. So supposedly it's been good news. I'm born, he will go, my father should be glad. But the fact I am really unhappy, I'm really desperate, I'm successful because my people are not listening. So you coward, you try to manipulate things. And look here, the deception we are talking about here, it is the man saying, you deceive me. And the man saying what he meant, that I thought I am strong, but you are stronger than I. So he's asking God for help. And if you flip the page, you will find that what God he said to him after that. The holy chapter is about Jeremiah crying out, feeling sorry for his existence. He wished that he never exists. He's wondering, is he a child of shame? Why those things happening to me? That's all. But the Mohammedan, who they are trying to cover, that Allah, He deceive believers. This is not about deceiving believers. This is about a guy, he is speaking to the Lord, saying, I am being deceived. I thought I can build by myself. I can be the watcher by myself. I can be the voice for them as a prophet by myself. I can do, but you are stronger than me, Lord. So he's begging the Lord for help. That's the whole chapter is saying. But because you are a coward like your prophet, nothing in you. Then he says, he ran away from the Amalekite extermination. 1 Samuel 15. Son of Muta, what if I show you this story in your Quran? What you will do now? You will say it's a week? You see those donkeys, they are copying from Didat. Didat is a donkey who do not know what is in the Quran. This is why he made fun of the Bible. God created the sun in the fourth day. He made fun of Israel fighting with struggling with God. So he said, what the heck is that? But this is what the Quran is saying. The Quran is saying his name is Israel. The second you accept the name, that means you accepted the story. Let us see the story here. Again, this guy, he do not know that the story of Samuel is in his Quran. Obviously, those people, they never read their book. They are just the same as the Quran says, like a donkey carrying the books in the top of his back. So if we go in the Quran, let us see. If we go here, actually, the story of Talut. Potatoes didn't know what their book is about. I never saw a Muslim, actually, he knows what he's talking about. This is a chapter 2 in the Quran. Do you see the name Abdul? Do you see the name? The Mohammedan, they think that this story never exists in their book. So they start making fun of it. Call me, potato. Let me block you from the chat so you can call me. You are a son of Muta. You said, read carefully, this is your comment. Don't change your comment now. Here we go, we got you busted. Now you feel the heat, don't you? This guy called me liar. I said, here we go, it says, he ran away from the Amalekite extermination in Samuel 1:15. So this was your comment, son of Muta. Now I am showing you that your God Allah, he ordered Samuel to kill every single one of them. So now what you will do? You will change your statement. Too bad. You see, last time you made a comment, I look for it, you delete it. Yesterday I tried to find the comment, it's gone. Now I took a screenshot for that purpose, because I know the second I start talking, you will notice that you are stupid, and you will go and you delete your comment. And this is why I took a screenshot of your silly comment. So according to you, the story in 1 Samuel is an ugly, disgusting story. Now, so if the story exists in the Quran and in the Hadith, that means you are a fraud like your prophet and you just made fun of your God Allah. I see somebody trying to call me. Let us see who. Somebody saying he can bust me. Usually the one who says that, those are kids, you know. Let us see. Potato, he called me so I can bust you, and he declined the call. Do you see? Hey, Zachariah, be a man once in your lifetime. Otherwise, somebody will put muswak in your anus, and then you will give birth to a rat. Face the truth, brother. It's coming. Today and always here, you are like a rat because you don't dare to call me. The same as all Muslims who call themselves a cleric, or those who have channels. They don't dare to call me, and they will not dare to give me their Skype to call them. So look what happened now. What we will do. It turned to be that it is Allah who ordered Samuel to kill those people. And if you go in the verse, actually, you will see that they did not. And this is in total agreement, not only in this story here in the Quran about Samuel, the same total agreement about the story when Allah, he ordered the Jews to kill all the Palestinians. Allah, he ordered the Jews to kill every single Palestinian in order to take the land. Quran chapter 5 verse number 21. Open the interpretation of your choice and you will die laughing. So he said to them, go there, fight them, and never, never turn back, which means kill them all. And then the the Jews, they said to Moses, oh, those people are strong. We will not go and fight them. We will not. You go, you go, you go. Then two men, and the Muslim, they add in names, is not in the Quran, Joshua and Caleb, they said to Moses, let us assault them. Let us do jihad. The rest, they refuse. And because the people of Moses, they refuse to go and fight, Allah, he punished them, and he made them lose their way for 40 years in the desert. So Muhammad, he stole a story from the Old Testament. He added his own spice as usual. He fabricate as he wish. And we know what happened next. We are laughing at his story. Because Muhammad obviously and his God do not know that after some time, those who so-called Palestinian, which is not the same people, by the way, they will become Muslims. They literally will become Muslims. So who is the one who promised the land? And who is the one who made the order to kill every single Palestinian? It was Allah. Now we go back to the other verse. Here the story is coming in a very weird way, you know. And when the Muslim, they try to fix a story, you know, look, they added names. It's not in the Quran. And this is telling you that the Quran is a stupid book. Okay, how in the world now a Muslim, he is reading this story here, in the chapter of the cow, as if the Jews are, there are a bunch of people who worship cows. And by the way, this is not the reason the cow is called cow. Muhammad, he claimed that Allah, he told Moses to make a beef, you know, he kill a cow and beat a guy who's dead, so the cow will come, the person will come back to life and will tell the story. But look what the Muslim, they do in order to fix the stupidity of the Quran. The Muslim, they say that the Quran is enough by itself to tell the story, any story. So why we are adding Samuel? It's not there. The answer will be, well, it's about Samuel. Okay, the question is, why the stupid Allah, aka Muhammad, did not put the name? I will tell you why. Because Muhammad do not know how to pronounce the name, how to say the name. The name is very hard for him. So he skipped the name. It's like you know, you say to Christian Prince, say the word abandonment. Christian Prince, abandonment, what is that? So I skip it. I will skip it from reading it because it's an embarrassment. I do not know how to read it. Otherwise, I challenge the Muslims. Why he is mentioning the name Moses, but he don't mention the name Samuel? I mean, here we go. He's saying names. Any Mohammedan? No Mohammedan. They have no answer. It's a counterfeit religion. And now if we go and read the interpretation for this chapter, what the Muslim will say? It doesn't say that, CP. We don't accept that, CP. So what you Muslims accept? Where we can find your religion? When the Quran says that those people, they said, tell your God to send us an angel to fight. Fight who? And who was the one who was ordering to fight and kill? And kill who? It was the people you are talking about. And to kill them all and take the land. So in chapter 5, verse number 21, it says, go and kill every single one of them and never come back. In chapter 2, verse number 244, actually, if you can go back, you will see Allah is saying to them, don't you see what happened to those people? And then he is quoting the story. Those people, they've been kicked out from their houses. The enemy, they took their children to the point there is only one woman. She is descendant from the prophet. She have a child, and that is Samuel. The Jews, they did hide her so she can give birth. Any Muslim, he have an objection. Any Muslim, he had an objection. Objection is open. Objection opportunity. I can open any interpretation you wish, and then you will die laughing at your stupidity. All those names, we cannot find them in the Quran, but the names are coming one after one. Here it says that Al-Amaliqa, and those are the one you are talking about, they've been victorious over the children of Israel, and they killed a lot of them, and from their land, and they took a lot of their women and their children, and they took their children as slaves, and they have 40 kings, and they made them pay jizya, and they took their Torah, and the Israeli, they found from them all kind of painful life. And because they don't have a prophet to lead them, there was only one woman. She is going to give birth soon. So they took her and they put her in the house of a nun. And here you see the stupidity of Muhammad. There was a nun in the Jewish time. They put her in the house of a nun. May Allah nun you. And when she gave birth, you know, they will exchange the baby just to hide the baby. And then this woman, she was praying to Allah to give her a boy. And then she gave birth to a boy. His name is Ishmael. And then the rest of the story that, you know, Allah told him to go and do jihad and fight them and kill them. And then they said to him, oh, why you don't ask your God to send us an angel to fight for his sake? So, I mean, why us, you know? And then he says, Kutiba alaykum al-qital. Fighting and doing jihad is a destiny. Why you don't fight? And they said, why we will do so? Where is this story coming from? We go to the Old Testament, we will find that Muhammad is trying his best to copy a story in the Old Testament. And now we knew what happened to those people. The most important is that now you got busted. Those people, their wives been taken, they raped their women, they took their children, they took their Torah, and they took their land. And Allah told them to go and kill them. In verse 246, when Allah, he said to them, go and do jihad and kill them. What they said, why Allah don't appoint, you know, here it says a king, Malakan as a king. Why Allah don't appoint a king to fight? We will fight for Allah. So if Allah, he appoint a king, they claim now that the problem is we don't have a king. And Allah said to them, why you refrain from fighting, as fighting was an obligation for you? For what purpose? For those who kick you out from your homes, and they took your children and your family taken as captive. So when a stupid son of Muta, he says, why you don't answer about the, you know, the killing of the Amlakite, and you know, here we go, it's in the Quran. Those people, they are defending themselves. If we ask the Muslims, why Muhammad was fighting the Jew, they say, oh, we are defending ourselves. Okay, what you did? We take their children and we take their wives. And then Muhammad, isn't it Muhammad who says, if I've been victorious, I will cleanse the Arabian Peninsula from Christians and Jews? And until now, there is 0 citizen in Saudi Arabia, he is a Christian or a Jew. It's not allowed. What happened to them? They killed them all. So when Muhammad, and he made a claim, we laugh at his claim because he is screwing his God. This is new religion. And this is your Quran. You see, you might say that the interpretation, I don't like it, I don't accept it, which is more laughable anyway, because what you Muslims accept then? If your own books is not accepted, so what you accept? What the Muslim accept? Nothing. Muslims accept only things will make them look good today. Those things was fine for the last 1400 years. And the Muslim, they don't like anything in the Bible, so they start throwing rocks, but they don't know that their prophet is a fraud. He copied tons of stories. So you better watch your step, Abdul. You step at your prophet now. This is exactly what you just did. You did a step on your prophet face and your God tail. when you ask this question. And this is, here we go, this is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And you can open Ibn Kathir, you can open At-Tabari, you can open whatever you want. Now, the title today of our video is what? The title of our video is about women are half a brain. How Muslims, you know, if we ask Muslims, okay, when Muhammad, he said that the majority of mankind are women. Was that, you see, when the Muslim, he questioned why women, they will have pain when they give birth. Which one is more important? That God, he cursed the women, that most of them, they will go to hell or giving birth. Muhammad, he came to the women and he said that when he went up to heaven, he saw that the majority of the dwellers of hell are women. The majority of what? People of hellfire are females. Muslims, is that a blessing from Allah or it is a curse from Allah? You will see with me that according to Muhammad, the reason they will go to hell, because Allah, he made them in a certain nature. What is the nature they have? They have half a brain. They have a lack of wisdom and intellect and intelligence. Have you ever heard of a stupid religion like this before? So if this is true, which is not, because there's, you know, depend, women can be smarter than men and men can be smarter than women, depend, the individuals. But if this is true, who is the one who made the women suffer from lack of intellect? Who is the one who created the women? The Muslim, they will say Allah. Okay, so who is the one behind this defect, if it exists? Allah. So how in the world, you stupid Muhammad, you say that the women, they have a lack of intellect and wisdom, and that is going to be for them the reason to go to hell? And not only that, he said, because you are ungrateful. Remember, we're not talking about one woman, we are talking about all women. Only exception of them, few, they are not like that. So the majority are like that. But here you see the stupidity. Aisha and Hafsa, they complain about Muhammad. All the wives of Muhammad, they complain about Muhammad. So if the woman is ungrateful for her husband, well, that's mean. All women, and Aisha is the best of them according to Muhammad. If we go to Hadith, we will find the following. Muhammad, he claimed that all women are bad except 3 women. And this is Sahih Bukhari. Among the men, there's a lot of men, they reach perfection. This is the men situation. But from the women, there's only 3. Now, what this Abdul will say, this is not authentic. Well, this is Al-Bukhari. 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 At-Tirmidhi. Sahih. 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 So, according to Muhammad, there's only 3 women. They were perfect. But isn't it Aisha and Hafsa the one who the Qur'an says sagat aymanahum, which means they became kuffar? So only 3 women, and here the funny Muhammad, by the way, Allah, he promised him he would sleep with those 2 women, which is the the wife of the Pharaoh. I mean, imagine this guy, he's mentally ill. Why in the world Allah will make you marry the wife of the Pharaoh? And why Mary? He's sick. He's literally sick. He's a pervert. So this guy, he looked for all famous names in his time. The wife of the Pharaoh. And by the way, you ask the Muslims, there's a guy, his name is Adnan Rashid. He made a video amazing how Allah, Prophet, and how Allah in the Quran, how he announced that the title of the Pharaoh, you idiot. Muhammad, he think his name is a Pharaoh, not his title. This is why it says the wife of Pharaoh. The wife of Pharaoh. And this is why the Quran says Al Pharaoh. Al is a word you put before a name. So if we go right now to the Quran, we will see if we type the word Al. I will type it in the front of you. Ali Pharaoh. You see it in yellow. Al. Ali Pharaoh. Then Ali Musa's. Musa's is a name of individual. So the word Al come before the individual name, not a title. Ali Pharaoh. Ali Pharaoh. Ali Ibrahim. Do you see how easy to confirm the stupidity of Muhammad? So he thought that Pharaoh is a name of a person. So now he is adding the word Al before the name because he is ignorant. And the Muslim, they told the truth. This guy is illiterate, but not necessarily about writing and reading. He is illiterate. He is just an ignorant stupid. So going back to the hadith, Muhammad, he claimed that only 3 women, they are perfect, and the rest are garbage. And one of them is Aisha, who the Quran says that Aisha, she was a bad woman. Chapter 66, verse number 4. If you 2 wives of the Prophet of Allah, namely Aisha and Hafsa, turn into repentance to Allah, so how those are perfect? I mean, they are so bad to the point Allah, he made the verses about how bad they were. And not only that, Allah, he threatened them to be divorced. Do you see it? So do you see how we got Muhammad busted? How he say 3 women are the most, and they are perfect. They reach the point of perfection. So maybe Muhammad was talking about Aisha, she is perfect in sex because he is a child molester. Now going back, most of women, they will go to hell for a reason. YouTube is telling me my streaming, and I don't have a good quality internet. No, I have. I don't know. Okay, let us hope it's going to be fine. So if we go to the hadith, Muhammad, he claimed that the reason for women to go to hell, 3 reasons. they are ungrateful to their husband. And we just saw Aisha, she's ungrateful to her husband. And Hafsa. And actually all the wives. And we can show the reference in the hadith. And we did already. And the second reason, because they have lack of intellect and wisdom. Read carefully. He says, you curse too much and ungrateful to your spouse. I have seen none lacking in common sense and failing in religion, but robbing the wisdom of the wise. A woman, she said to him, what's wrong with our common sense and religion? Muhammad, he said, the evidence for that one man is equal to two women to be witness. So women are stupid. In fact, by the way, the translation here lacks sense. This is a false translation. It's about intellect. It's about intelligence. It's about you have half a brain, not what they're saying common sense. Just to change the translator, here we go. We just changed the same, it's the same thing. Look how they lie in the translation, trying to duct tape their prophet. He said, you frequently are, you curse frequently and are ungrateful to your husband. I have not seen anyone more deficient in intelligence and religion than you. And remember, Muhammad is not speaking to a woman, he's speaking to all women. He's making a speech to all the Muslims present. I did not see anyone have more lack of and deficient in intelligence and religion more than you. A woman, she was there, and obviously she's smart, but what she can do, you know, the idiot Muhammad will kill her. She said, oh, okay, so what is the problem? Muhammad, he decided to prove it to them. He said, isn't you have two women equal to one man in the court to witness? Isn't it that you Muslim women, they said to him, what is our religion? I mean, we are Muslim like everybody. He said, don't you have your period? Have you ever heard of a stupid religion says that because a woman, she have her period, she have deficiency in religion? And then you ask yourself, well, okay, who is the one who made the women have period? The Mohammedans, they say Allah. Then I have to say you are a stupid, period. So why that will make her go to hell if menstruation is not a choice? Did she go to the refrigerator and she grabbed some blood and she had menstruation? And here you see that Muhammad is describing menstruation as a curse. She is from the beginning a bad person. For all women have the same problem, which is what? They have a deficiency in religion, which is the menstruation. And remember, Muhammad is trying to explain why they will go to hell. You see, he's not describing why you don't, you know, we don't give you a job here or there because you have menstruation, why you cannot be an imam. No, no, no. He's talking, you will go to hell. So, number one reason, you are ungrateful, but Aisha is ungrateful. And by the way, the story of Aisha, that she was ungrateful, is a proof the Qur'an again to be false. Why? Because the Qur'an said, Allah make a destiny, or he made a destiny, that bad women, they marry only bad men. It's a destiny, brother. It's a destiny. Allah is talking what you can say. Chapter 24, verse number 26, and here you see the stupid translation. Suddenly the word women became a statement. The bad women became statement. You know, yesterday I was walking and I saw a very beautiful statement walking down the road. Hey, Mohammedan, what happened to your Quran? women, they became a statement? I mean, what you people, what do you do? How you translate the Quran? What software you use? Bad statement, we change the translation. Let us see. Let us go to Big Tal. Bad statement, huh? What a bad, stupid religion. Look, 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 look. The bad statement turned to be a vile woman. Ma aman Rabbi aman. That is a miracle. And the Muslim, they say, we never corrupt the Quran, but isn't it given false translation is a corruption? How in the world the bad woman, she became bad statement? If there is any bad statement, lady, here? This is what the heck is this? Bad statement. Here we go. Solve the problem. It turned to be that bad women, they are bad. So look what the stupid Muhammad, he said in the Quran. Bad women, they marry bad men. And bad men, they marry bad women. And here showing you again the stupidity. I mean, if you just said bad women, they marry bad men, why you need to repeat? And bad men, they marry bad women. What? It's the same, you stupid. It's a destiny, that's it. Why you are repeating the thing twice? And then good women for good men. Okay, that's wonderful. So Allah, He made only good women marry good men. So how in the world Aisha turned to be a bad ass? And how Hafsa is the same? And how the rest of the wives of Muhammad, they are fighting with Muhammad? Even the Quran says that Allah, you know, Allah and the angels, they are going to take side with Muhammad against Aisha and Hafsa. I mean, do you see what kind of religion? So Aisha was so bad to the point Muhammad, he needed the support of Allah. Let me change the translation here. It's too much shish kebab. We want to make it less words so people can see it. Here we go. You see, Subhanallah, ass of Allah, how the Quran shrink in one click. It was long bracket. So if you turn into repentance to Him, your heart are indeed inclined. But if you back each other, you filthy son of Mutaz, those females, Hafsa and Aisha, against him who prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he is God on earth. Do you know what will happen if you do that? Truly, Allah is his protector. And Jibreel. Are we done? No. I mean, Allah and Jibreel is not enough. We are talking about two women. They have 10 fingers. Guys, you don't understand the threat now Muhammad is suffering from. I'm telling you, the threat is beyond your imagination. This guy, Christian Prince, he might say to you things to make fun, but the fact, the threat is big. We are talking about two women, not one. And those two women, they had 10 fingers. In case you do not know what 10 fingers mean for a female, ask Muhammad. Their nails is so sharp and so long. And there is no way the Prophet of Allah alone can stand a second with them. Brothers and sisters, just think about it for a second. Your wife, her hands in your neck, and you are the messenger of Allah, peaceful man. You kill women, children, you rape them, but you don't Your women, they are so strong. What you will do? Put yourself in his shoes. So he needed a very extra support from Allah, from Jibreel, and not only that, all the believers in the world, all of this to fight two women. They are 5 foot, 4 foot tall. I think, by the way, I heard, I'm not sure really, I'm not really sure. To be honest with you, I cannot confirm this, it's authentic or not. I heard that Aisha, she have a black belt. And I heard that Hafsa, she was playing Kung Fu. Actually, the companions, they claim that Hafsa, she was the cousin of Bruce Lee. And this is why it says that in the hadith says that Hafsa, she said to the Prophet, which is subhanallah in Chinese. And the funny is, the Muslim, they say that a guy, his name is George Bernard Shaw. He said in a book which nobody can find, it's a fabrication, nowhere. Actually, George Bernard Shaw speak against Muhammad. They made an article saying, famous people speak about the Prophet. George Bernard Shaw, he said, the Prophet, he can solve all the problems in the world in the morning during the time of drinking his coffee. And the guy is making popo in his pant because of 2 wives. And the proof in front of you. To the point, he need Allah to stand with him. To do what? A protector. Do you see the protector? I mean, this word is really a protector. Is Allah enough? No. We need Jibreel to have 600 wings because it's hot. Those women are very hot. You know? Is that enough? No. Osama bin Laden, Al-Zawahiri, and they are dead, but we will bring them back. Don't worry. And every single terrorist, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, all, and furthermore, all the angels. They will do what? They will back him up, brother. And now what the Abdul will say in the comment section, it is a da'if Quran. Now we go back that bad women for bad men. So the Quran lie. Correct? Because if Allah made destiny that bad women, they marry only bad men, the only way for this to be true, that Muhammad is a bad man. Is that correct? Actually, I found a video of Yasir Qadhi. He is trying to fix it. And he made it more blind. Hold on, let me go back. Listen, listen. It is misunderstood, and now the smart ass Yasir Qadhi is going to fix it, and you will see how stupid he is. He just confirmed what he said is misunderstood. Listen carefully. Guys, listen carefully how this coward is trying to fix it. It says in the front of us on the screen, and he is the one who is posting it. I saw the most of inhabitants of the hell are women. And he's saying, well, there's no sound. Sorry for that. Okay, let me play it again. It's my fault. It's my fault.
The women's section gave them a small, sermon, and in that he had a small phrase in there, a sentence in there, in which he said that, groups of women, fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and guard yourselves against Jahannam, for indeed I saw that the majority of the people of Jahannam were women. And then he encouraged them to give salah.
The funny, he said, it is a small sentence there, small sentence. Well, the whole story here is a small sentence. He is explaining there is a debate. Do you see the cowardness of those religion? It's a small sentence, but he explained, you have a half brain, you have administration, you have, and now he's saying, well, if what?
Sadaqah and charity. Now, this is misunderstood by, unfortunately, too many people to indicate or to assume that a majority of women will go to Jahannam. Let us be very clear here. The fact that the majority of Jahannam will be women does not imply that the majority of women will go to Jahannam.
What the heck? People, did you hear what I heard? He just said, the fact that the majority of people of hell are women does not imply that the majority of women, they will be in hell. What? Listen carefully. This is Yasir Qadhi. He's trying to be a philosopher. The fact that the majority of hellfire of Jahannam are women does not imply that the majority of women are going to go to hell. Yasir Qadhi, I have a question for you. What kind of hashish you are taking, my friend? Did you smoke something before you go live on air or something? How in the world you say that? So where Allah he got the women from? The majority of hellfire are women. Women. Then you say it doesn't imply that the majority of women, they will go to hell. So who is that?
Of Jahannam will be women does not imply that the majority of women will go to Jahannam. If in one area or one location you have a majority of people of, let's say, one profession, it does.
What one location? He's speaking, he said women. He did not say, hey, you. Do you see the stupidity? And he described things all women have, goes for all women. All women, they aren't allowed to be a witness in the court in the case of capital punishment. Only in the case of borrowing money. And 2 women only equal to 1 man if the Muslim accept those 2 women. They have to examine them. Because the Qur'an says that they are stupid. And women, all women who have menstruation, all women have menstruation. I mean, unless like some people, maybe they have like a some illness or something. So, but Muhammad make it clear, all women. And he's speaking about the only place people will go to. There's 2 places. There's heaven, there's hell. And he said the majority of hellfire are women. So those women are coming from where then? If not all women, they are going to a majority of them. And now he tried to fix it even better.
Does not mean that that profession represents the majority of all of mankind. Unless and until we are told the statistics of Jannah, this in and of itself is meaningless.
Unless he's been told that the statistic, he just told you the majority. Who cares if it is 70% or 80% now? You're a prophet, he just said the majority. I mean, do we need even the percentage? He just said the majority. The majority means the majority. What is static?
When it comes to most women or most men going to heaven or hell, the statistic becomes meaningless. In fact, we learn that from the earliest of times, many of the Sahaba and early scholars, they said that both Jannah and Jahannam shall have more women in it. And this is based on a hadith in Sahih Muslim that Muhammad ibn Sirin said that the men and the women began having a debate amongst themselves, which one shall be more in Jannah. And so there's this debate going on until finally they asked Abu Hurairah radiallahu anh, and Abu Hurairah used as an evidence that every single man shall be given at least 2 wives in Jannah.
Do you see the donkey? But those are women are made for sex in heaven. They are not women from this earth, you donkey. They are talking about the hur. Guys, do you see the stupidity? He want to now prove the opposite, that the majority of people, actually, this is what I said before. Muhammad is a stupid. When Muhammad, he promised them 72. 72, not 2, 72. So how the majority of hellfire, they will be women, when you will be short in number? Is the number of men now, is 1 man to 72 women? Actually, there's a hadith, maybe I need to find it, that will be laughable, maybe a different time. But here they see the stupidity. This guy, he just jumped to speak about the virgin, which Allah will make in heaven, and he will give them to the Muslims, and he says, well, you know what? The women in heaven, there will be more. But those are not the women from this earth, you coward. So do you see how they try to fix and how they lie? The women in heaven, the hur, is in heaven. They are not included in this argument. They are not in this earth. Muhammad is not speaking to them. Let us see. Look, just let us get this potato busted. The Prophet said, whenever a woman harms her husband in this world, where? In this world. Where? In this world. Where? In this world. If you ask me why I'm repeating, because Muhammad, he repeat 3 times. You know his people are very slow. So when a woman, she harm her husband in this world, his wives among the whores in Jannah. You stupid son of Mut'a Yasir Qadhi, they are already in Jannah. Says, you must not harm him. May Allah destroy you. Here we go. The women are fighting now. The women in heaven are sharpening their nails. They want to attack the wife in earth because the wife in earth, she is harming the husband. Shame on you, okay? May Allah curse you. May Allah destroy you. May Allah make you hummus. May Allah make you hummus. May Allah make you hummus. The wife of the man in the earth make you hummus. Please, Allah make her hummus. She is very bad. You know, we are the virgin in Allah. We are here waiting for him. And then they say to him, you must not harm him, okay? May Allah destroy you. He is only passing by there. You are just a gas station there. So what this guy is talking about? So he wanted to prove to us that the majority of women in heaven are actually in Jannah are women. But those are the sex toys. And as you see, they are just horny, waiting for you. Stop hurting my future husband. He is so sexy and you know it. And imagine, guys, I don't want you to imagine something difficult. So I'm going to use something easy to imagine. All right? So, all right. So imagine, brothers and sisters, that Zakir Naik, he had a fight with his wife. The virgin are waiting for Zakir Naik. They see him as the most sexy, and you know it. So Zakir Naik, he is speaking to his wife. I told you, and I warned you 100 times. If you don't make cooking the day I come home, I'm going to divorce you. The wife, she said to him, you stupid Zakir Naik, if I turn the fan, I can throw you out. You are so skinny, and anyone can kick you out of the house. My belly is 10 times bigger than yours. Don't try me. Zakir Naik, like Muhammad, he now need the help and the support of Allah. He said to her, listen to me carefully. If you try to harm me, Allah is my protector, and Jibreel, and furthermore all the evil. And not only that, Uthman bin Laden, and the believers, and all my audience and my fans on YouTube. And then during this conversation, the virgin in the heaven, they will say to Zakir Naik, or to his wife, may Allah curse you, you are hurting Zuzu. May Allah destroy you, leave Zuzu alone. May Allah make you shish kebab. May Allah make you ugly and break your nails. You are hurting Prophet Zuzu, peace upon him. Don't touch his beard. This is our Zuzu. And then Zuzu, like he was, see? See? Hey, Muslims, those women, they are talking to who? I mean, they are in heaven. Nobody can hear them. What the point of this conversation? Do you think Muhammad is high, hashish, you know? So the virgin in the heaven, they are saying, don't harm him, please. He is our husband. Don't harm him, you evil doer. He is just passing by. And then, what the heck of this conversation? The guy cannot hear it. The wives cannot hear it. And who can hear this conversation? I know Muhammad, he heard that. Don't hurt Zuzu. You hurt Zuzu, you are out of luck. The virgins in the heaven are watching over Zuzu. Zuzu, Zuzu, how you do? Shame on Muhammad, shame on you. You became a joke for everyone. And here we do, make you barbecue. Zuzu, Zuzu, how you do? Shame on Muhammad, shame on you. You know what? Guys, I'm going to convert to Islam just for a few days. You know? And I want to see what's happening around me. My life will change. I will be a different person. You know? I will open a channel on YouTube praising Prophet Muhammad. And then the Muslim will they will swarm my channel. Imagine if a Christian prince, he said, I became a Muslim. What will happen? Man, those Muslims, they will go crazy. Takbir. Suddenly the guy, Christian prince, is the most wonderful person in the world. He is amazing. He is so good, man. This guy is so good. And I will change my name and make it Zakir Naik, you know. By the way, the last name of Zakir Naik is very bad in Arabic. Don't use it. It's an F word, literally. I'm telling you, it's the F word. You know, in Saudi Arabia, the Pakistan, they decide to send an ambassador, and he have a name. The Saudi Arabian government, they refuse him, not because of security, not because of he is bad person, he hates Saudi Arabia. No. His name in Arabic was the biggest penis. And then I ask myself, I mean, those people, when they choose their names, how in the world they choose such a name for their son, the biggest penis in Arabic? So imagine the Saudi TV now, they will go and they will introduce that today, the ambassador of Pakistan, Mr. Biggest Penis, he was shaking hand with the king of Saudi Arabia as an ambassador. You cannot for a joke. What is that? You cannot for a joke. You know, Kokani, Christian. Now I know why my English is better than everybody. Alhamdulillah. What the heck with this English? It is a shame you cannot for joke. Okay, let me call Zakir Naik so he can explain to us what you just said. Taradam, 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 Zakir. Christian Prince, I told you don't call me. Hey, we have a question, serious question. A person in the chat says to me, you cannot for a joke. What does that mean? Christian Prince, first of all, the word far means you are far away. And the word joke It did not look into yourself in the mirror. What the heck? How you solve the issue? Exactly. Allah, He inspired me and I can answer any question. Okay, your God have a son? I can answer that. Allah don't have a son. Why He cannot have a son? Allah cannot have a son. Did you say He cannot? Actually, He can. But I want to say that He don't want to have a son. Okay, why He don't want to have a son? Is that a problem? Okay, first of all, show me your faith and tell me your name, and then I can debate you. Okay. Do we have any Muslim here who would like to join us in Skype and say hello? Oh boy. Do we have any Abdul? Prophet Zuzu, peace upon him, defend Prophet Mumu, peace be upon him. And they are sponsored by God, Lulu, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And by the way, disclaimer, don't do that at home. You see, we did show you the story of the guy who put a miswak in his anus. Don't do that at home. As you see, Allah will punish you and He will make you give birth after 9 months. I mean, why 9 months? I mean, does it take that long really to make a rat? You will give birth for a rat. A child, he have a look like a rat. He have a head of a fish, and he have an anus of a rabbit. That is a mysterious for me. I want to know why in the world his anus. I mean, what is the point? I mean, they go in details into the anus. You know, there's a hadith, I don't know if I can find it in English. There's a Muslim who passed away. And you know, Islamic science, it always works. So this Muslim, he passed away, and one of their sheikhs, he said he's not dead. They said, how you know? You know, the Muslim, when a man, he died, they strip him from his clothes and they put him on the table, he's naked. So he put his finger in the anus of the man. And he told them he is not dead. And then after that, every single one in the funeral, before the funeral, they start placing their finger in the anus of the guy to prove that he is not dead. Oh boy. I mean, the guy, after he figured out later what happened to him, that everyone in town, he put his finger in his anus, he might even kill himself. Oh boy. Let me see if I can find the hadith in English or something. This is like, I saw it once in translated into English, but I don't know if I can find it. Let us see, maybe we can get lucky. Okay. I'm looking for something. I found something else. Let us see. Hold on. I just found that Shaitan, he came out from the anus of Adam. I mean, I know this story, but I was looking for something else. I found different reference. Let us see this one. Hold on. Tafsir Ibn Kathir. That's deep. Tafsir Ibn Kathir. You know what? Let me see if I can find that in the English version of it. But I don't think in the English version they will say the same. Always the English one, they take all those crazy stuff. You know, some people, they think like English Ibn Kathir is the same as Arabic Ibn Kathir. There's a huge difference, even the size. Go check how many pages. You know, I have the books of Ibn Kathir in my shelves, and I mean, all the books together of Ibn Kathir, they are not even I don't know, 200, 300 pages in the translation. So let's go to chapter 38. I think 38, 71. And see Ibn Kathir in English. And I don't think we will find it there in the English one. But we will try. Let's see. Yeah, I cannot find here anything. Okay, let us go to different verse. All right. Go to a chapter of Ar-Rahman. Yeah, you know, I know that always they will try to cover up, and their translation never was honest, not even once. So I don't think I will find it, but we will try. Let us see different website. We have it in front of us in Arabic, but I want to find it in, you know. If we go here, let us go to chapter 2. See, what we do required a lot of work. And because I don't prepare, you know, like I speak in a natural way, and we find things in the spot for you, which is impossible for you to find. And this is why what we do is extremely important. And I hope people, they are taking reference, so later they will learn. Okay, you see, this is the same. I open Ibn Kathir in English, and now we go down here. Okay, let us see. Let us see what the word will be. Yeah, as I was expected, I cannot find it in Arabic. See, I'm looking in the English translation, the same page supposedly, but I cannot find it in the English one. nowhere to be found. But I can give you the link for the verses we are reading. Let us see, I have somebody. He's a Muslim, I guess, saying, take my call. Let us see. Mostly it's a bully person. Let us see. He's not answering. Hello? 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 Well, your voice is very low. I cannot hear anything. Are you there? I cannot hear you. All right, well. Next time, maybe, you can call me. Anyway, here, in front of us here, let us show you what we have here. So when Adam, when Allah, He created Adam, He made Adam stay for 40 years as a clay. So he's just a clay for 40 years. And then Shaitan, he was like wondering what Allah He created, you know. So he entered into Adam and he came out from his anus. And then he said to the angels, don't be afraid of this. It's empty. And actually here, there is a problem in this story. He said, Inna rabbukumu samad, wa hadha ajwaf. He said, your Lord is full, and this one is empty inside. And here we ask the Muslims, Allah is full with what? You see, when the Muslim, they say self-sustain, self-whatever, when they translate the word samad, they get themselves busted. It says, your Lord is full, and this guy, Adam, which was a clay at that moment, he is empty from inside. Any Muslim can solve the problem? And not to forget that the Shaitan, he entered the buttocks, he entered from his mouth, and he came out from his anus. And this is how we explore. This is how we explore what is inside Adam. And this is Ibn Kathir, which I cannot find really in English. This is a chapter 2 here, verse number 34. But I could not find the interpretation in the English one. Maybe if I switch the page after it, let's see. Let us go. This is what? This is... No. Okay. 34. Let us see, 35, 36, maybe. Okay. Until now I see nothing. Let us try 37. Nothing too. So they took it off from the English translation. It's not even there. And here, you ask yourself, why in the world Muslims who they are translating, they take off from a book what is there? This is Ibn Kathir in English. If there is any Muslim can help us to find what is written in Arabic in the true book of Ibn Kathir, in the English one, tell us why we cannot find it. And actually, if you read here, and you understand why Muhammad is sorry, the Muslims trying to cover it. It says here, it's a totally fiction story. When Allah, he says to the angels, when I breathe into him, bow down, and when he breathed into him his ruh, which is soul, it came into his head, and then Adam, he sneezed, Hatshu. And then the angels, they said, thanks to Allah. And then he said, Adam, he said, thanks to Allah too. Then Allah, he said to him, may Allah have mercy on you, may your Lord have mercy on you. And then when the soul entered into his eyes, he looked and he saw the fruits of heaven. And when the soul entered his belly, he desired food. So he tried to stand up before the soul reached his feet, so he can grab the fruits of heaven. And this is where Allah, he says, human being who was created ever hasty. Chapter of Al-Anbiya, verse number 37. Muslims, why we cannot find this is in the English translation? Anyone? The answer is very simple. You cannot trust any Islamic book translated by Muslims. The only way to get a book, it might be truthful, not necessarily, is to be translated by somebody. He have a good reputation to be truthful. He will not take a side. He will translate as it is, no matter what is the sentence is. And I don't see that in any Muslims. The only Muslim actually you might see they will translate that true translation is somebody he belonged to ISIS. Because you see, ISIS and Al-Qaeda and those people, they are proud about their belief, not like those Muslims in YouTube. So they don't mind to translate it as it is. But I don't think those people are meant to be translators. They are terrorists. This is the link. You can use Google Translation to see yourself. And this is Ibn Kathir. You know, I found you a link which is like easier to open. And you can use Google Translation to translate. And after you use Google Translation, I think the best way, search for the word sneeze. Sneeze. And then you can read like the line before it. You know, just like you click at translate, I will do that. And then search in English for the word sneeze, or your language, whatever language it is, yours. So he sneezed, so the soul entered from his head, he sneezed. So I think the easiest way to search for the word sneezed, and then you will find it, and you will find the rest of the story here. And if you want to see where it says, where he entered into his anus, you know, I mean, Google might not translate the word correctly, anus, the brahu. So when you search for the word sneeze, just go, you know, one line, two line, those lines are when Shaitan, he entered inside him, and he found him hollow. He said to the angels, your God, Allah is full inside, this person is hollow, so don't fear him. So look like Shaitan, he was doing like an explore mission, so he can find out what is Adam is made of, what he is really, you know. It's like, you know, exploring mission. Any question? All right. I think we have a good time together. Master, just to show you another Muslim, another stupid Muslim. Master Splinter, he said, Paul the pagan, he forgot to wear his sunglasses, so he got abused by the light. Hey, Mr. Master, what if I show you the story of Paul in your book, that when he saw Jesus, he got blinded? Is that fair, guys? Just to show you how stupid those people are. They make fun of things written in their books. Abdul, in front of everybody, what if I show you that the story you are making fun of is written in your books? Do you accept the challenge? Abdul, Potato, what if I show you that the story of Paul, he got blinded by the light of the Lord, is in your book? And not only that, Paul, after that, he repented to Jesus and he promised him to do jihad for his sake. Potato, don't play dead. Now they will play dead. Now they will play dead. I mean, anything you say, Muslims have your laundry. You are talking to a Christian prince. Anything you say to me is going to be used against you. This is not a Christian channel where you can make fun and you can go away with things. Here we have the garbage of your prophet. Here. And now the guy is dead. When the funeral will be? Ask Joe Biden. Peace be upon him. You know the thing. Hey, Joe Biden, why this guy is not answering? You know the thing. What the heck? What does that mean? Well, the thing will explain the thing. What the heck? The guy's name is Master, and he is a Splinter too. I mean, he have a lot of things together. Paul is a pagan. The Quran and the Prophet never mentioned Paul, the pagan. I know the opinion you will show. Opinions. If. Guys, it is an opinion, brother. It is an opinion. Okay, get lost. Right. It's an opinion of your scholars and the opinion of your prophet companions. And all of Islam is about opinion. Brother, can you tell me who is Israel? According to the opinion, he is Jacob. Abdul, you just got a miswak in your anus, and in 9 months from now, let me prophesy for you. In 9 months from now, you will deliver a rat from your anus, as the opinions say. Brother. You know what? You see, guys, in the Quran, I want this Abdul to show me if in the Quran we can find one phrase in the Quran saying that Muhammad was taken to heaven. What he will say? The opinion says he went to heaven. The hadith says the Quran never says so. Do you know that? Can you believe it? Why the stupid God of Islam, he never said that Muhammad, he went to heaven. And it's, you know, even he took him where? Nobody knows. It says Al-Aqsa at night. Where is Al-Aqsa? It says Glory to Allah, the one who take his servant for a journey by night, from the second most to the farthest most. Where is heaven? The Muslim, they will refute you saying, in the opinion. My friend, all of you Muslims can refute me, but are you refuting you? You remember Mimi Hijab when I called him? He said, Jabir, this hadith is not accurate. I was quoting for him different book, stupid son of Muta. I was quoting for him different books and many interpretation, and this your books. So you cannot say you can refute me, or you are refuting yourself. This your books. Mohammedan, those are your books. And your Fifi and your Mimi, if they can refute me, they will dare to call me and debate me. But they don't. They don't. Why? Because they knew they are no match. CP. This hadith is according to Shushu. Shushu, he said to Shushu. Shushu, he said to Mimi. Mimi said to Fifi. And everybody knows that Fifi is a liar. So this hadith is not valid. Is that true? If it's not valid, why it's in your book? So when a Muslim, he says they refuted you, well, you are refuting yourself. As long as you are sure you can refute me, let me call you. If you don't dare to call me, at least give me your Skype, I will call you. Is that fair, people? If somebody claimed that he can call me, he can refute me, how come you can refute me by talking to yourself? I mean, if I play chess, it doesn't matter if I win or lose. I will never lose if I'm playing alone. We open our Skype for 5-6 hours. They have excuse, I hang up on them. I will promise I will never ever hang up on them. Can they promise the same? Be a man. Promise you will never hang up on me. I promise I will. And the one who hang up first, he is a loser. Deal? No bully. No name calling. Topic. Who dare? They don't. All Muslims can refute me. But the fact is that Paul is mentioned all over their book. And the Qur'an. Okay, I want to ask the Muslims, when the Qur'an speak about the third and the most powerful messenger of Allah, who is he? Muslims, who is he? Give me your opinion. What your prophet told you. Cowards. So look at this religion. Don't show us what is written in our books. We will refute you. Can you believe it? You are not refuting me. You cannot refute me. You are trying to refute yourself. You are being stupid now. And it's not one book I'm showing you, not 2 books, not 3 books, not 4 books, not 5 books. It's all over your religion. Who is a Muslim can show me that your prophet said that Paul is not a messenger of Allah? Anyone can show me? Look like your prophet never heard of Paul? Why the Muslims are obsessed with Paul? Huh? Al-Qurtubi, Ibn Kathir, Al-Baghawi, Sharh al-Qadir, endless. Any Mohammedan? All of them, they can refute me. And when you ask them, you are refuting what exactly? What is written in Ibn Kathir? That's me. You are not refuting me. That's in Ibn Kathir is a fraud. We are refuting al-Baghawi. We are refuting this and that. So Any Abdul? Potatoes. Yeah, even when they give us, they say, did you watch Tawhiva Singer? Tawhiva Singer, he gave a finger to Muhammad, and he said the story of Mary to be a virgin is coming from the Greek mythology. Yet the Muslims, because of their hate, they support the guy. I mean, the guy, he just told you that your God Allah and Muhammad are liars, and the story of Jesus being born of a virgin from the Greek mythology, and the video is there. I made a video about it. Not a single Muslim get upset from the guy. Why? Because they want to use him. They are trying to use him against Christianity. Remember the guy, when he was attacking this story, he was attacking Christianity, you know, but he forgot, or he is stupid to know, that Mary in Islam, she was a virgin too. So when he accused the Christians of copying like a mythology of the Greek, you just accused Muhammad to be a false person too. But the Muslim, they were not there to say to him, he's a Jew. They fear the Jews. Their God feared the Jews. They have a phobia from the Jews. If you check about ISIS and Al-Qaeda, they want to kill everybody, but they don't dare to get close to the Jews. They knew they are no match. Even their Qur'an says that the Jews are people who fight behind the walls. In fact, the one who hide behind the walls is the Mohammedan. The Muslim, they say to you, don't you see they have a doom? This is a wall now. Well, just 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 30 soldiers of the Israeli army went inside Gaza, all the way to the heart of Gaza. And all of Hamas fighters, they were hidden like rats. Where? Under the ground. You see them when they have a speech, you see tens of thousands of Hamas holding guns. When 30 soldiers from the Israeli army go inside Gaza, they disappear. You don't believe me? I can show you the news. They disappear. They go. The same, you know, the same as in the south of Lebanon. You know, they speak about Hezbollah, the resistance, you know, the fighter for Allah, the Mujahideen. The Israeli army landed in the highway, in the Shia territory, in Hezbollah territory. They captured the highest person after, you know, after the head of Hezbollah, the assistant, who was going to be the president of Hezbollah later, or the leader. They capture him with a bunch of bodyguards. They put them in an airplane, and they have dogs with them. Imagine, they were walking in the highway with dogs. Those guys are going for a hunt. And all the terrorists in Beirut, they disappear. After they took the sheikh, who was a terrorist, and they fly and they disappear from the sky, suddenly the terrorists, they are in the street and they have guns. What happened? Hello? What happened? What happened, huh? Who is the one who hide? And they go and they hide between children and women. But the most funny thing I saw last week, the Jihad al-Islami, they shot many missiles at Israeli houses. And the funny is that half of them, they hit their own houses. Can you believe it? They shoot a missile, the missile go back to them. Look, actually I found the video, here we go, it's a short video. Here it says, actually I want to show you the video from a TV station sponsored by Hezbollah. The guy, he was like, the camera is on and he says, Allahu Akbar, now the Mujahideen, they are shooting missiles at the Israeli, and now it's going to the ocean, it's going to the ocean, no, it's not going to the ocean, it's going to the ocean, and boom, it fell in the top of their head. And then the guy, the Muslim host of Al-Mayadin, which is a terrorist station, he said to the camera guy, move the camera, so people will not see where the missile fell down. I'm just trying to find it for you. Hold on. Al Jazeera TV and yeah. Huh. Read. Islamic Jihad rocket launches at Israel, misfires and landed in Gaza. They shoot missiles, 99% of them, they fell in their head. Look like Allah is not on your side, my friend. No, not Member TV. This is new. This is a few days ago. No, I saw it. Actually, I saw it in a TV owned by Emirat. You know, Emirat, they hate Hezbollah. This Sunni, you know, Sunni, they hate the Shia. So they were making fun of those Mujahideen because this is a Jihad al-Islami. They are Shia terrorists. They are Shia. Hamas are Sunni, you know. And actually, even in their TV, they were saying, where is Hamas? The Israeli army, 50, 60 commanders, they went in. Everybody hide. Every single one of them, he hide. There's a program. It's I think it's I forgot the name. Hold on. Let me search for the name. I don't know the name of the guy who do the program, but I forgot what station because I don't watch really Arabic TVs. Sky News Arabic. Guys, the title here, let me show you. This is Sky News Arabic, and the guy who's speaking is a Muslim. He's a Sunni. The Muhwar al-Muqawama, like the group of resistance, they call them the group of resistance, Hamas, Iran, Syria, etc. So he's saying, وَالْبَحْثُ عَنْ Hamas. He's saying, looking for Hamas. Where we can find Hamas? And this is 5 days ago. So he's saying, okay, you are a Mujahideen, you are fighters, you have tens of thousands of fighters and guns. How come we could not find you when the Israeli army get in? Where are you? Where are you, Mohammedan? Huh? Where are you? After they go in and they do what they need to do, you don't find, I mean, after they go and they leave, and you know, here actually, this is Al-Mayadin. Okay, listen, this is the part actually I want to show you. This is the part I want to show you from Al-Mayadin TV. which is prayed in Sky News Arabic. So the guy from the terrorist station Al Mayadeen, which is sponsored by Hezbollah, he's saying now they are shooting the Mujahideen, they are shooting, now it's coming, etc. And you know, missiles coming out now, missiles are going to the direction of the ocean, like is the sea, so they can cross and go and hit the Jews. Now maybe, but Ahmad, now the missile is hitting maybe to destroy the gas storage house for the Israeli. Maybe Ahmad is hitting, and now the missile, guess where the missile fell down? Watch. Boom. The missile explode. The guy is holding the camera now. He moved his hand to show them where the missile hit. نحو البحر أحمد. Now he's telling him, move the camera, don't go there, move. The missile fell on their head. Look, in their head. And then he will say to the guy, move the camera, go up, go up. So this guy in the Sky News, he is a Muslim. He is making fun of them. He says, "What the heck? It just fell in the top of you, and you are saying to the guy, change the camera direction so people would not see. Live on air, you stupid." They claim victory. Doesn't matter what happened to them. This is what Muslims, they debate you, they lose, they are victorious. You know, they go in war with Israel, they lose, they are victorious. Allahu Akbar. True story. And the funny is, the Muslim being taught by Muhammad that the Jews are coward and they fight you from behind walls. And then we find that all the Mujahideen, they are like rats going under the ground in the sewage. Who is the one is hiding? Here we go. The Israeli army go all the way inside Gaza and you hide. Why you don't go and fight? You have guns. They are not going inside with tanks. They are not going with tanks. They are not going inside with airplanes. They are going down with soldiers in the foot. Why you don't fight them? That is the truth, my friend. Anyway, the truth will set you free. Okay, do we have any other question? Yeah, exactly. Even if the thing is a flying is a bird, the Abdul will insist it's a goat. Right? Any question, guys? And for the Muslims who can refute me, all of you can refute me. We cannot ignore that. The same way you can fight Israel. Once upon the time, the Muslims decide to do jihad against Israel. And they decide to throw the Jews in the ocean. And then Egypt, Syria, Iraq, Morocco, every Muslim from everywhere coming, even fighters from Pakistan, from Bangladesh, from whatever, come from around the world to fight the little tiny Jews in Israel. And then guess what happened? The Jews, they took Jerusalem. Not only they defeat them, they took Jerusalem. The dream of the Jews to have back their land, they did. So, you know, they can say Somebody saying people they die in a church. It says here because of electric fire in a church in Egypt. Well, we pray for them. What you can do? Yeah. Exactly. It is Israel land, and the land they will have it, and they have it. You see what my fear regarding Israel, that Israel now have a lot of liberals, and those liberals, wherever they go, they destroy everything. So I hope that the Israeli, they will not have a majority one day of liberals, you know, because the more you give land, they will not let you go. You see, like now, the silly ones, they agree with the American. If we give them Gaza, we will have peace. No, you will not. If we give him the other side of the country, we will have peace. No, you will not. You are just giving more land. And this is not their land. Can you tell the story how you went to a chat room and you went praising Muhammad but Muslim audience? Liar. Okay, why am I tell the story? I mean, you know it already. Yeah. Yeah, what he's saying, like once in a chat room in Paltalk, I went to a Muslim room. They gave me the mic because they knew like I'm the enemy of Allah. So I took the microphone. I said, praise be to Allah. Prophet Muhammad was the most amazing man. He never lied. He never, and the Muslim, they were saying in the chat like crazy, liar, Christian Prince, liar, you filthy liar, may Allah curse you. See, Prophet Muhammad never killed anyone. Liar, liar, lie. I mean, crazy people, they're not listening. They knew that this guy is a Christian Prince. So whatever I say, they were saying a liar. So I was saying Muhammad is a great, wonderful man. They say liar. The whole chat room, not a single one. Hundreds of them. I say Muhammad never had sex with the children. Liar, liar, you coward, you filthy, may Allah punish you. Prophet Muhammad never been accused of stealing underwear. Liar, liar. And then the admin, he took the microphone from me, he gave me a red dot, he says, you stupid, he was saying the Prophet was a good man, you call him a liar. Are you even listening? This guy, he beat us even when he speak good about Muhammad. And supposedly he is a smart one, but it took him 5 minutes to figure out what I'm saying. If you are really smart, don't you notice? The admin of the chat room, supposedly, he is the genius between them. He noticed. But after what? You know? Watch for the Imam al-Mahdi arrive? I don't know. I thought the Imam Mahdi is Isa. Is he? You Muslims, you have no idea what you Muslims, you have no idea what you are saying. Who is al-Mahdi? The guy, he says, watch, al-Mahdi will come. Is that the one who his mother, she gave birth to him from her thigh? Is that the one? Is it true there is a hadith says that the Mahdi is the Messiah? You say yes or no? Brother, say yes or no? Yeah, Abdul, you are talking to Christian Prince. I have all your laundry. So the one, the Mahdi you are talking about, according to your religion, he's hiding in a cave. He's a rat. In the same time, you idiot, you Muslims, you don't know who is this guy. We are so confused. So you claim that the Mahdi is the Messiah. On the other hand, you claim that it's not. What's wrong with this religion? Here we go. Let us laugh together. I'm sure he never seen this before, but this is why we are here, just to laugh at you. Do you see it? there is no Mahdi except Isa, the son of Mary. Do you see it? Stupid religion. People, do you see it? I mean, those people, they fabricated stories, and then their stories go against their own stories. So now if you ask this guy, who is al-Mahdi? Who is al-Mahdi? According to his comment, now al-Mahdi and Isa are two different people. But the hadith says, no, it's one person. So Abdul, my Jesus will come and he will make your God shish kebab. I assure you that. Potato. Potato, 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 potato. Do you know why they don't debate me? Because I have their laundry. Do you know what? They don't debate me because I have their laundry. The Mahdi from Fatima, is that the one who Umar al-Khattab, he kicked her ass and she died? And you Muslim Shia, are you Shia? You claim that Jibreel was washing dishes for her, cleaning the house for her, making zucchini for her. So where Jibreel was when Umar al-Khattab, he came to her house and he killed her and he killed her baby in her belly. Blah 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 blah. By the way, my mother told me, this is a long time story, a long time ago, because I'm a special person, that Jibreel used to come and do laundry, you know. In the old days, they used to use diaper like for children. It's not like now, you know, you throw them in the garbage. So Jibreel, he told my mother, don't worry, let CP, he do poo-poo, I will wash it. So I do poo-poo, and I was doing it on purpose as much as I can. I made Jibreel hate himself. I do poo-poo, he wash it. I do poo-poo, he wash it. I eat more so I can do more poo-poo. And I was laughing at him, dying. I mean, have you ever heard that an angel of God is doing laundry and washing dishes and telling Fatima stories? Who is this Fatima? Mohammedan, you have a mental illness. The guy doing laundry to the women and he is washing dishes for her and he is telling her stories before she sleeps. And then Umar al-Khattab, he caused her death. Where was Jibreel to protect her? Potato, 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 potato. You know what? I'm doing too many hours. I think you guys are not even having time to watch my previous videos. So maybe soon I will start like slowing down in the video. What do you think, guys? What do you think? What do you think? Too much videos for you to watch. It's too much and many long hours. So I'm trying to. I will try to shorten it. I'm going to order like a watch or something. I will set alarm in my phone. Like when I arrive, like I will make a very short video. I will make the maximum 8 hours. You know? What do you think, guys? And I will be waiting for Jibreel to come and tell me it's time to go. Yeah, go on. Man, you are not a man. You are a rabbit and we're rabbit anus. If you are a man, call me. Get out of here. You and your Mahdi. No, I will make it short. And I will make it like 8 hours maximum. You know, very short. And then like if I want to make it longer, I will go like 12 hours or maybe 13 or maybe 14. You know, it's like the story of the people of the cave. Like they said to Muhammad, how many they are? So Muhammad, he do not know the answer, and he's an idiot of the village. He says, some they say they are 3 and their dog is number 4. And some they say they are 4 and their dog is number 5. And some they say they are 5 and their dog is number 6. And some they say they are 7 and their dog is number 8. He's stupid, Muhammad. Give us the answer, man. And until now, we are waiting for the answer. Until now, Muhammad do not know. About Shia, yeah, we can make a special program about Shia. Why not? Maybe next time. We will see. Anyway, guys, I think it's time to go. It's already how many hours now? 2 hours and 45 minutes and 29 seconds. Was like hell on Muhammad. Man, Muhammad, he hate me. So if you want to download my videos and you think they are long, you can, and I think they are long. Come on, they are long. Even this one need an argument about it. So what you can do, you can cut the video, make it a topic at the moment. Like I spoke about the guy who put the miswak in his anus. Make a video with that title. We spoke about Samuel. Make a video, cut it, and make that a topic by itself. So cut it pieces, and that will make you have more videos in your channel, and it will make it easier for people to watch and to download or to share. So I want to say thank you guys for being here. Remember, knowledge is power, and this is why they fear us, because we have the truth, we have the knowledge, and the Muslim, they will be so brave only when you are ignorant. They will not step one step forward to a person he is occupied with faith and knowledge. So always occupy yourself with the truth, and the truth will set you free. And always take notes and learn, because nothing powerful as education. And education, if it's used for the right purpose, it's a powerful education. As in the book of Psalm, where it says in 127 that the builders, they are building in vain. Why? Because they don't have God on their side. So don't build in vain. Learn so you can spread the truth. Except the Lord build the house, the labor is in vain that build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchman cannot watch it. He was watching it in vain. So keep the Lord in your side, and the Lord, he says, read the books. And we are here to share with you the books, our books, and they are stupid books. So we can fight their lies by their own books. And this is why they fear what we do. If I am here just to speak about the gospel, trust me, the Muslim, they will not consider that any threat for their religion, because they will say, well, we don't believe in this book anyway. But when we show them their books, that is the painful thing for them. It is their books. And when you deny your books, you will look like an idiot. And people will laugh at you. And when you say this hadith is da'if, you are proving to us again that Islam is invalid, and Islam is full of fiction and stupid stories. Because why it is there if it is invalid? And who is the one who decides what is valid or is not? And if Islam is not only the Quran, it's Quran and hadith, why hadith is not preserved? And not only that, we find that even the Quran, which is supposedly preserved, which is not, is full of stupid stories. Don't forget, if you have hail, hail is coming from mountains in heaven, and this is a true story. So actually, I'm going to go to the mountain, which is in heaven. I'm going to put some TNT in it. I will break it pieces. And I'm going to destroy those mountains, so we will not get hurt again ever, because Allah, he will use the hail to hit us in our head, which is coming from the mountains, brother, in heaven. And this is in the preserved Quran, brother, you know. And the Muslim, they try to fix it. So look what they say. He sent down from the sky hail, and they put between two brackets like mountain. This is say like, this says from mountains. And the Abdul now, he tried to cover his ass, so he say, or, what the heck? Or there are in heaven mountains of hail, them from there where it stands, and what the heck? You see how they duct tape? Chapter 24, verse number 43. and you go to their interpretation, you show it to them, they will say, it doesn't say that, CB. We don't agree with the opinion, CB. This opinion was valid for centuries and centuries and centuries. And their prophet is the one who taught it. And then they don't agree with the opinion, CB. You know, when the Muslim, you show him something in his book, you feel like you just shot him with electricity. You know? It doesn't say that, CB. You know? What the heck? Okay? So it says here, he sent down from the heaven mountain wherein is hail to he punish, brother. Man. This is Ibn Abbas. Man. And this is C. The other one, Al-Jalalain. And he sent down from the heaven out of mountains min jibalin. Min is extra, that they're in the heaven, fatha, you know, they are explained supposedly, like they're using grammar, you know. And then he says, he sends from mountains in heaven hail. Brother, this is pure science, it's true. And now, if you have the weatherman is saying something to you not true, get him busted, call the TV station, tell them, you stupid, you idiot, muta boy, this is not true. Hail is coming from mountain in heaven. Go watch the movie Avatar. Do you see Avatar, the guy with the green tail? The story is true, and those are mountain flying in the sky, and they are hail, and Allah break them pieces, and He send them on us, and this is how we hurt our cars and our head to punish us. And thank you very much for being here. Let me pray to Allah to protect the anus of any Muslim from the suwak. For the suwak can cause a very bad damage, and you can make you have a rat after 9 months. So please be careful with suwak. Respect the suwak, brother. If you have a suwak at home, put him in the chair, make him wear a tie, show him respect, you know, give him a good greeting, assalamu alaikum, when you see the miswak. And when you put it in your mouth, be sure it's your mouth, because some people, their mouth and their anus look the same. You know what I'm saying? Thank you.